Hello, everyone. I just wanted to bring a sermon today. I'm going to be in 1 Timothy 6, 6 through 10 probably, or 11. I'm in the King James Version, 1 Timothy 6, 6 through 11. With godliness, with contentment is great gain. For we brought nothing into this world, and it's certain we can carry nothing out. And having food and raiment, let us be therewith content. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in perdition, destruction and perdition. For the love of money is the root of all evil, while some have coveted after they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. But thou, O man of God, flee these things and follow after righteousness, godliness, faith, love, patience, and meekness. I've nothing is original. I've heard it from someone else, probably in my travels, and so if I ever say anything and you want to use it, go ahead and use it. But I want to read Ecclesiastes 9:10. Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might. For there is no work, nor device, nor knowledge, nor wisdom in the grave, whither thou goest. I heard what prompted this, I guess, is I heard what Steve Jobs said, or it was attributed to Steve Jobs. And he was a man that had went up the ladder he was almost at the top, And so I just wanted to warn you about what, or advise you, or exhort you about what to concentrate on. And, Steve Jobs said he reached the pinnacle of success. And in the business world and others, that was his life. But outside of his work, he didn't really have a lot of joy. And I heard him say, and he said something like, at this moment, laying on the sick bed, recalling my whole life. He realized that the recognition and wealth that he took so much pride in was nothing and meaningless in the face of impending death. I heard a man say that what if when you get down to the end of your life and your family is gathered around you, and also gathered around you are the ghosts, are the talents, and the abilities that tried to work with you. And they're saying, nobody else can see them, nobody else can hear them, but they're saying, we tried to work with you and you wouldn't. We tried to give you our talents, but you wouldn't accept. And we're going to die, and now you're going to die, and now we're going to die with you. Wouldn't that be so sad? Laying on your back at the end, on your sick bed, recalling your whole life. Steve Jobs, or any other man that's been down to that point, realizes that all the recognition, wealth, nothing could be when he's in comparison to the death that you're about to experience. You can hire somebody to drive your car for you, to make money for you, but you cannot have someone to bear the sickness for you. You got to go through it yourself. Material things lost can be found, but there's one thing that could never be found when it is lost. Your life. Once it's gone, it's gone. It's amazing that people, that they tell them that they've only got 6 months to live, or a year, or whatever it is, they get busy. They don't worry about the things they used to worry about. They concentrate on a whole different set of things. I saw this where this woman wrote a book, and it said, if I had my life to live over again, she wouldn't have worried about if her rugs was messed up or if her house had a little dust. We worry about things that hardly matter at all. when a person goes into the operating room, he'll realize that there's one book that he has yet to finish reading. That book, I remember hearing about a man told his servant to go in his library. He was sick, and he said, "Give me the book." And the man had all kind of books there. And the servant said, "What book?" "Sir, you've got so many." He said, "I didn't ask for a book. I asked for the book. So you'll be sorry you didn't read it, and you'll be glad that you did if you did." No matter what stage that you're in right at this moment, with time we will face the day when the curtain comes down. It's over. Treasure love for your family, love for your spouse, love for your friends. Now, like I said, quite a bit of this is coming from what I read that Steve Jobs said, because I thought it was so good. Treat yourself good. Cherish others. And as you grow older, nearer to that sunset of your life, realize that wearing a $300 watch or a $30 watch doesn't make that much difference. They both tell the same time. I'm not a rich man, but I don't know how a rich man lives, but if they can go get a steak tonight, I can go get one. If they can go get an expensive steak, I can go get one. I can't do it many times. I can't do it every night like they can, but I can do those type things sometimes too. So what's the big deal? Whether we drive a $150,000 car or a $300,000 car, the road to where we're going is the same, and the distance is the same. Just because you got a $150,000 car doesn't mean that you can get there. Well, you might get there a little quicker, but that you can, you'll travel the same road. No matter if our house is 3,000 square feet or 300 square feet, when you're on your deathbed, loneliness is still the same. You soon realize, you eventually realize that your true inner happiness does not come from the things of the world. Whether you fly first class or economy, if the plane goes down, you go down with it. Therefore, I hope that when you have friends, buddies, old friends, brothers and sisters, when you chat with them, laugh with them, talk to them, sing songs with them, talk about north, east, south, or west, heaven and earth. That's what I truly enjoy. My brother Dwayne, he got down in the last couple of 3 years of his life or more maybe, but I was around him. I sat with him glad to do that. I sat with him for probably the better part of a year and a half, and gave him my time. There's nothing more that you can give anybody more valuable than your time. And then my grandson Grant had an accident, and I spent a little time with him. My great-grandson, he comes over here, and I'll gladly give him my time. Give old people your time. They want that more than they want your money, more than likely. And I tell you what, just give them your time and give them some money too. If you want to walk fast, you walk alone. But if you want to walk far, you walk together. I know that's a fact of life, that you can walk further when you're with somebody than you can if you're not. Even when we had a dog before she died, she'd like to walk. If I was walking by myself, I wouldn't walk near as far as I would with her, because I could see she enjoyed it. And so I guess what I'm saying is, let's not rush through life. It's so temporary. I've told you, I don't know how many times, that the cemetery is the richest place on earth. Richer than Fort Knox, richer than gold mines or diamond mines. Because in the cemetery, it's love that's never been expressed, apologies that's never been made, and sermons never preached and songs never sung. I've enjoyed getting this to you. I'm going to give you my phone number, 256-508-4410. If you need me, call me. And if I can't get back to you right away, I'll get back to you when I can. 256-508-4410. May God bless you until we do this again.